This is episode 5 of the Balance walkthrough. Welcome back, guys. We've been posting this every single day for 5 days straight now. And honestly, I don't see that changing anytime soon, especially through Wizard City. I know people are going to continue liking these episodes. We'll see when it slows down. I have no idea. I mean, probably going to continue through Crocotopia. We'll see if we continue the trend of 1,000 likes within, a few hours. I would say like the window is probably, if we get 1,000 likes within like 8 to 10 hours, we're good. And we've been hitting it way before that. Usually it gets 1,000 within a couple hours. But yeah, last episode we got 1.7k by the time that I'm recording now. So still insane support. Thank you guys for that. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers from that. And also we've been getting people that are becoming members. So thank you to all the people that have joined and done all of that. I appreciate it. We are going to continue today, starting with our new weakness spell. Let's grab this from Arthur. Not going to be using it, but we do have that. And then we get Locust Swarm in 2 levels. So we're actually pretty close to getting that. And we are using our monstrous TCs. Those are helpful. And I'll probably put in Faint, depending on if we need it for a boss or not. But yeah, that's where we're at. I don't think we have any power pit percentage at this level. We don't even have secondary stats. They don't even show you that yet. So I don't think you can get power pips unless you had... I don't know. Is there gear that's like... that gives you power pit percentage this early? I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're not going to worry about that. I feel like that doesn't matter until we... Wait, we only have 1 hour... We only have 1 hour to record this? I thought for sure maintenance was... was at 1 a.m. Okay, well, we only got an hour, so let's continue. We need to get on this.
This street is ablaze, Wizard, and not in the way it's always ablaze. It's been completely consumed by anger and hostility and violence.
Blaze?
The fire elves have gone insane. A gaggle of them even broke down the gate to the dark cave. Now the undead have spilled out into the street. I can't hold all these roving mobs of mayhem at bay alone. Please, Wizard, can you drive the haunted minions back?
Oh, we're an expert at defeating haunted minions. Man, I'm glad I decided to record this a little bit earlier, because if I waited, we could be running into maintenance. Actually, I don't need monstrous. Let's just wait and then cast a scorpion in this guy. Even though I don't really need to save monsters, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, maintenance is in 1 hour. I'm hoping that this maintenance is some fixes to the game. Maybe they fix the bazaar. If they could fix the bazaar by the time that we get to level 10, that'd be nice. Because it is a mess. I actually feel like the bazaar is completely unusable right now. Like, it truly is. We just needed to defeat 1 more of these. Maybe we'll do a monstrous scarab this time. See how much that does. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm excited for Locust Swarm though. That's gonna be a major upgrade, especially with the enchants. It's gonna do a ton. And then also once we hit level 10, we can start looking at the bazaar gear and see if there's any upgrades. I could transfer over some gold too.
Truce. We'll keep to this corner of the street. But we're not going back in the dark cave. It's spooky in there.
No one likes dark cave. The Cyclops said the same thing, that they don't want to go to the dark cave. Probably because they saw what happened to the other people in there.
The undead have promised not to venture any farther? It's not ideal, but after everything else that's happened here, I call that a win. It all started when the fire elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Firecat, the musical. Everything was going fine, pitchy soprano solo aside, when one of the fire elves suddenly shot a tiny arrow at me. Then another elf joined in. Then another. The animosity spread like wildfire. Now even the lawn decorations have risen up and gone all stabby. A wizard named Lizzo Firespitter was coaching the elves on singing before the trouble started. I saw them attack her. I wanted to help, but I simply had to secure this position. Now I'm the only thing standing between all this chaos and Old Town. Please, will you check on Lizzo?
Lizzo is such a funny character that they decided to add into Firecat. Interesting decision, for sure. But yeah, let's go over to the main area of Firecat. There's a lot of collects in this. We'll see if they changed it. I did play through this right when it came out with all the new user experience updates. I wonder if that charred knife quest is still difficult.
This is no place for a newbie like you. Wait! You're the new kid who cleaned up Unicorn Way, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Some fire elves attacked me and stole my spell book. The truth hurts, but I'm literally powerless without it.
We were really zoomed in here.
Could you get my spell book back? You will? Thanks. Just try to be gentle.
Oh, the flu wand.
Okay? The fire elves aren't evil. Something has corrupted them.
You know, I like the stitch. I like the wand. Okay, fire elf hunters. These guys. The original made you get that charred knife, which was a horrible drop rate. I remember that. And then it also made you fight just a ton of fire elves. There was one quest, I think it's like 2 of each fire elf or something. Like 2 or 3. Really hoping they change that. Let's grab one of these guys. Also, another thing, see, once we hit level 10, we can just upgrade everything. So the other thing is when we hit level 10, I have a ton of Scarab spell elements and I think enough Scorpion spell elements to get us 1 rank upgrade. So once we do that, we got more upgrades.
Ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning, fire for fiddle.
Ice school only.
My spell book! Thank you! You really are as talented as they say. However, we're gonna need more than talent to help the fire elves. I have no idea what's causing my little friends to go cuckoo bananas like this, or how to help them. But I might know of someone who does. There's a rumor of a witch who was fired from Ravenwood that lives in hiding here on Firecat Alley. They say she turned a kid into a humongo frog. I think we can convince her to use her advanced magical prowess to help the fire elves. I might be too optimistic, but that's a human in me.
What the heck?
The wizard in me is worried she's the one who caused all this. Either way, we need to find her. Perhaps one of the other denizens knows how. I saw Shella's Gruffheart cowering in a corner at the top of the hill instead of helping me while I was running for my life earlier. Oh well, go ask Shellis if he knows where the witch lives.
Will do. I mean, he was just watching me beat up some fire elves earlier.
Leave me alone! Oh, you're a wizard. Wait, you're not 2 fire elves in a wizard costume, are you? No? You promise? 'Cause I know ice magic. Okay, I believe you. Which is good, because I don't know a lick of ice magic. So, are you here
So you
to
lied
save
to me.
magical child? Not quite. Fair enough.
What do you want then? Do I know where the old witch is? I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that the bedeviled fire elves stole my strongbox. My entire month's earnings are in that box, wizard. You get my strongbox back. Wink, wink. And maybe I'll remember the answer to your question.
We are going to let Baldy here tell us what to do in order to give us this information. Force us to fight more. I just went in the wrong... Oh my... Oh, that's what I get for calling him Baldy. I should have just said nothing. We had to waste a monstrous here. Man, I was so wrapped up in talking about that and how upset I was that I just ran to the battle. Even though Greta just lives right down the street, not even that far from us. Absolutely useless battle. Let's put in more of these. We're gonna need them. Okay, the Pathfinders. These guys. The other fire elves that are over here. 285 though. We need to wait on that. Even though I think Scarab can do 300, I don't think it always hits for 300. Yeah, Scorpion is a guarantee. I can't believe I just ran into a battle that was the wrong one. That is the exact same hat that we already are using. Okay, one more of these guys. I'm tempted to see how much it will do. I don't think this kills. Let me see. It has to hit. I feel like it has to hit either for the middle amount or the higher end. I feel like if it hits low, it doesn't kill. Okay. 304?
Fire for Fiddle, as he loves to tell. Fire for Fiddle, the fiend of the fell. Fire for Fiddle, fire for Fiddle.
Those teeth, though. Like, these fire elves have great dentists in Firecat Alley, apparently. Because, man, they look nice.
My strongbox! Thank you. Now about your question. I can't say for certain she's a witch, but there's a peculiar hermit who lives down the way.
I mean, you can call her a witch. She looks exactly like what a witch would look like.
She keeps her windows drawn, and there's often strange smoke billowing from her chimney. That's the best I can give you. Hope it helps.
Thank you, Baldy. We're gonna go over to the hermit. Hey, I'm only calling him that because he made us fight 2 fire elves just to get information on this house, which is right down the street. Can I see him from here? I don't think he's loaded in. But yeah, right down the street.
What? How dare you interrupt an old woman from her stories? Did Ambrose send you to banish me? Well, I'm not going without a fight!
We would not be able to defeat Greta.
What's that? Corrupted fire elves? Murderous magma men? The undead have spilled from Dark Cave? They need the witch's help? First off, I'm 100% not that witch. Or any witch for that matter. I'm an alchemist. Secondly, this sounds like a city guard job. The guard is pinned down. Ugh, typical. All right then, I'll help. But I need to know exactly what we're dealing with here. Take this special vial and collect a sample of magma from those magma men you mentioned for me to analyze. We'll go from there.
I don't remember if they still have the charred knife quest. Okay, this one is a collect. I think we kill with this. Yep. But yeah, does anyone remember that quest? I feel like a lot of people remember that as being one of the worst quests early game. Just because the drop rate was horrible. Okay, one more, come on. Anyone want to fight me? Any magma man want to fight? I don't even need your charred knife this time. And I think these drop rates are way better. Yeah, it's like King's Island knew that people don't like when they can't collect something, so they changed this.
Oh, that was quick. Phew! You smell like sulfur. Now, hand me the magma, and I'll run a quick analysis on it. And done. Ah, looks like the root cause was a banshee's whale curse. Oh, and I recognize these melodic signatures. Bastilla Gravewind. Bastilla was the prima donna of the Fire Globe Theater decades ago. She had a bitter relationship with the Fire Elves, especially fellow actors. During a performance of magic fire music, her elf co-star accidentally summoned actual fire magic, and that was the end of poor Bastilla.
What a way to go.
I'd heard that she had a thriving underworld theater career, but apparently she's decided to return with a vengeance. A banshee's whale curse works like an auditory virus. Rehearsals for that dreadful musical served as the perfect way to infect the masses. Thankfully, this particular whale seems to have no effect on humans, but we need to help the Fire Elves before their little brains melt. To reverse the curse, I'll need a Herkimer stone to record Bastilla's voice onto. Get one from the Rotting Fodder in Dark Cave.
And they actually make the quest name 100% not that witch. It was a good line. They definitely, you know, wanted to make that joke. Okay, Dark Cave, I mean, what is the fastest way there? We have to go, isn't there a way to connect Dark Cave? We need to go back to the teleporter. Yeah, Dark Cave connects Cyclops and Firecat. Let's go to the front gate. Then I think we can just go kind of over this way. Hopefully it's open. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh yeah, the quest arrow is actually pointing over here now. There we go. And there's a crazy Firecat lady over here with a side quest. Not doing that. Okay, not them. Don't just run in. Can't just run into any battle. I need to look at what I'm actually doing here. Give me my 10 gold. There we go, 13. Will these be 100%? Sometimes we do 317. That's like the higher end, I think. Oh, nice.
Take our Herkimer stone. We'll dig up another to record our sickened beats upon.
Sick beats? They make music out here in the Dark Cave?
Ah, good. This Herkimer stone should work nicely to record Bastilla's wail. I'll override whatever noise the rotting fodder had imbued it with. You'll just need to get Bastilla mad enough to let out a good shriek. Herkimer stones naturally capture the sound waves of the undead. I did a little reconnaissance while you were gone. Big surprise, Bastilla is in her old house, the Diva's Tower, down the street. Good luck!
Wait, this painting is from Mirage, right? That's interesting. We are many, many worlds away from that. Like, is that Tower of Babel? I think it is. We are really far away from that at this level. Like, that just seems like so far down the road. Let's go and fight Bastilla. She's just down this street a little bit. We're almost level 9. I feel like we're getting a lot of XP. This one gives us 230. Let me get a mana wisp here. How are the... Oh, we're already out. We ran out of these so fast. 5 TC side deck is so bad.
At last! I've been eagerly awaiting a review of the performance I gave for the Fire Elves. What? Are you not a fan? Well, Lallistar is. None of you wretched living creatures' opinions will matter once the Dark Master's plan is fulfilled. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Let's see how much health she has. 440. Take out the fire elf guy. Oh, we're actually going first. I feel like we've been going second a lot. Okay, 440. I'm just gonna blade. Use our scorpion. This blade is getting a ton of use already. I'll probably switch back to using the feint later on, but I just feel like feint is kind of overpowered for what we're doing. It's honestly just a waste because the enchants are doing the most right now. My ears, though. Holy. This ring is better, but we need to be level 10 for that, and then we can get 3 extra. Actually, I don't even care about 3 health. I'm not using that.
How dare you upstage my comeback performance? It was going so well, too. I laughed. I cried. Oh, it was better than Firecat's. Enjoy this day, whelp. For when you bear witness to Malister's malum opus, then you will be sorry. This entire wretched city will be sorry!
Yeah, you're just mad that you burned on stage during the performance. So sad. I wonder what the audience thought of that. What the heck? Was that a live performance?
Did you capture Bastilla's whale? Great! What's that? She warned there's still more to Malister's sinister plan? Wait, Malister's behind this? Malister? Drake? The Death Professor? I'd heard he blew himself up with a death school after his sweet wife, Sylvia, passed.
Man, also, like, what a way to go. Holy, do people just all die in, like, horrific accidents around here? Like Bastilla getting burned alive, Malister getting blown up. Well, that's what they think, though. We know he's alive.
Truth be told, I'm not surprised. There was always a certain darkness about him. Sylvia was too good for that entire Drake family, if you ask me. Nonetheless, we still need to transmute Bastilla's whale into a cure for the Fire Elves. We'll just need a few things before we can get started. Unfortunately, the alchemical transmutation will require some equipment that I'm no longer privy to. One student turns himself into a humongo frog, and everyone wants the alchemy professor run out of town. Bartleby forbid Ambrose have my back. Anyhow, I can make do with crafting equipment. Here's a list of items to borrow from Gloria Crendel in Old Town. Just, don't mention my name.
Alright, we can do that. Level 9, let's go. To get to Gloria, I think we just go and teleport to Shopping District. This should be pretty quick. If the game loads, there we go. Then we'll just run over here. Okay, we have 800 health now. Gloria is just right over here. There's a box next to her.
Hello, young wizard. How can I help you craft today? You'd like to borrow some crafting items. I suppose that's all right. Let's see your list. 1 large beaker, 1 crucible, 5 aludels, and a small athanor. Well, this is your lucky day. I just received a crate of those items. Of course, there are a few other items in the crate as well. Tell Greta she's welcome to them too. Call it an overdue parting gift.
Did I mention Greta?
What? I can spot Greta's alchemy setup a mile away. Don't worry. Everybody knows she's been hiding on Firecat Alley. Oh, do say hello for me.
Okay, this is the crafting quest line. We're gonna decline that for now.
The belts the Cyclopes wear will be perfect.
Cyclopes?
You can get some in Cyclops Alley. Go forth, young.
How did it go? You got everything on the list? And Gloria says hello? Oh. Let's just get this done. Go set up the alchemy table over there. Ooh, that equipment is nice enough for an amateur like you to perform the transmutation. Go on, just place the Herkimer stone on the crucible. There we are. Now bring me the potion and let me check your work.
That's all we have to do?
Wow, A+ work here, young one. Good work. Now for the next part of the plan. The curative intonation potion will work similarly to the initial curse, so you'll need to administer it to an influential fire elf. Alakane Swift Arrow is the most famous fire elf actor alive. Once he's cured, just explain to him that it's up to him to pass the cure on to his people. You'll find Alakane in the Fire Globe Theater. I've imbued your wand with the curative potion. Now go give Alakane a good thwacking.
The cure. Here we go. Off to the theater. So yeah, this place isn't that long. This is already the final boss of Firecat. They definitely lessened all the quests you have to do. We have to defeat all those Firecats. Or not Firecats, Fire Elves. I can't believe they also removed the Charred Knife quest. They could have at least kept that one and just had the drop rate be way easier. But here we go, final boss. Firecat already almost over.
Fire for Friddle, the greatest magicians have something to learn. Fire for Friddle, Wizard City must burn. Fire for Friddle.
And he has a Magma Man with him. I say... Okay, first off, we need to take out the Magma Man. This should kill. Let's do that. Great, don't care about that. Made 329. They all still use Firecat. All still using rank 1 spells. And Scorpion should take him out. The great Alakane Swift Arrow passing with 2 pips. So sad. Yeah, you're gone.
Lo, the dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you? You say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor. We are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages to the streets!
Look at these chompers, oh my god. Let's go back to Greta. You can't help but notice it when they zoom in that close to the Fire Elves.
Well, did you fix this mess? Can I go back to my stories now? Finally! This whole ordeal has made me realize that I don't miss working with students as much as I'd previously thought. No offense.
You were a teacher. No wonder you got fired.
Run along then, dear. And if you would be so kind as to omit my name from your official reporting to the city guard, I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta!
Well, anyway, done with that. 16 health or 2 damage. I mean, 2 damage really isn't that much. Get a wisp. I'll finish this.
Great balls of fire! You're alive! When I didn't hear back from you, I just assumed... Well, I'm glad you weren't fricasseed. Did you find Lizzo? She's safe now? Whew! And a cure for the Fire Elves' madness is being administered as we speak? You're amazing! You should tell Sergeant Muldoon! And feel free to mention how I'm still bravely defending this position. If it comes up. Thanks, Wizard. I couldn't have done it without you.
30 minutes until maintenance. Wait, that means it took us exactly 30 minutes to finish Firecat. With dialogue, not bad. Let's go talk to Sergeant Muldoon and we'll wrap up this episode. Getting pretty close to being done with Wizard City.
Hello again, young wizard. Do the smell of brimstone and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley? You helped quell an undead insurrection and cured a fire elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway. Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard.
No thank you.
For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Nice. All right, 3 streets all completed. So we will start next time with Merle Ambrose reporting back that we completed everything in Old Town. So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Definitely leave a like, as you guys have been. And if you're new around here, subscribe so you know when the new episodes go up. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.